What a great way to start off a compilation. The van driver ran the stop sign, but unluckily for him did so right in front of a karma cop. Justice gets served pretty swiftly. See the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. What the? This oblivious driver pulls out and doesn't bother to look even once. Had the camera not been alert, this could have ended so much worse for that driver. This driver decided that he was such a horrible driver that he decided to turn himself in to the police at the very end. Nothing happened, right? Well, I fear the Mustang was searching for a crowd of people to run into, but fell short of that goal and settled for the grass instead. I have no clue how that driver was oblivious enough to not notice his bumper almost falling off. At least the perfectly placed officer was able to pull him over before that bumper flew off and hurt somebody. My personal 2 cents on this is that if I see a vehicle blinker wanting to get over, then I slow down and I let them get in. Easy peasy, no harm, no foul. Clearly, I know this isn't an idea or thought process shared amongst most. I was wondering how he was going to make that tight gap with that large truck, and then I wondered no more. And, well, as much of an ignorant, negligent, and oblivious person the pickup truck driver is, the 18-wheeler did drift well out of his lane into the shoulder. It seems like this was a quad combo of insanity all in the time span of about 10 seconds. It could almost be a perfect loop. The cyclist at the end almost turns into the cyclist at the beginning.
Where did you come from? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? Kidding me?
A driver can check their blind spot all day, but they're not going to register someone driving 20 miles per hour faster and weaving in and out of lanes and around larger vehicles. Riders who don't follow the speed limit or speed of traffic are just cruising for a bruising. The turning driver seemed to not have a single care in the world and took both lanes. There's a fine line between oblivious driving and aggressive driving, and I feel like this one crossed that barrier.
More widely known than her opponent in the special election was, and she's going to have more voters taking a stance on who they want to see in Congress.
The driver merged into the camera, gets frustrated when he slows down, and then honks, drives around, and continues on his way. Eventually the camera catches up to him, and the driver insisted that he had no idea that he hit the camera. So first and foremost, I'm glad that no accident occurred, and second, I'm glad that the camera didn't let this specific driver back in. Back to the line they go. Sometimes you can understand when the driver makes an innocent mistake that they might fit, but in this instance, I really don't think they have any plausible deniability.
Why not? Her tone was acerbic. Because he's a priest? I'm pretty sure our Inquisition taught us a few things about the Church's willingness to justify drastic measures.
It seems like the dually truck driver doesn't care that the camera's towing an entire trailer behind him and cuts him off. It's unfortunate, but the real fool is the driver sitting in the left lane just puttering along. That's who the truck was passing. It seems as if this driver felt like he wasn't living in GTA 5 with that driving. I'm not sure why no one decided to stop for the officer with lights on chasing someone either. I'm pretty sure that the Audi driver messed up his car when he jumped the curb to avoid the maniac. The red light runner was mere inches away from T-boning the other car. I'm glad he was able to be alert in time to brake to prevent a collision.
Holy!
The truck that got turned into was mildly lucky that they swerved into a parking lot without hitting a pole. The funny part is that they ended up in a parking lot of an auto repair shop. I guess you could call that an automatic referral.
Whoa!
A future meat crayon in the process. He'll leave his mark in life, most likely on some form of pavement if he keeps driving recklessly like this.